the hate that it feels like you have for me personally, I never understood it. I never understood it. So today was super interesting. Had a story time I wanted to give you guys. So today I go to a facility in Peachtree City, Georgia, because we were doing an activity here, and I love to kind of sometimes pop in on activities, and hadn't been in this building in a while. I was like, well, I want to go and check out the activities because we've been going there for a while. I just wanted to figure out like, hey, what the temperature like is there, and how they like our services and things like that. So I go there today, and I had someone with me, of course, and so we're there, and I go into the room where they're having the activity. It was beautiful. They had gingerbread houses, which we'll post later for you all to see. And I was able to meet their activities director. We'll call her Turner, right? One of the most famous TTs is just Tina Turner. So we'll call her Turner for today, right? And I say, "Hello, Turner. How are you? I'm Henry Mason." And she acted as if she didn't know who I was, which was interesting. And so one of our marketers introduced me to Mrs. Turner, and she said, "Hey, this is our CEO." And I said, "Hey, Mrs. Turner, how are you? This is very excited to be doing this. I've never seen this actual activity before that they're doing." And she said, "Yeah, which is, it looks good here." Da, 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 da. I said, "Oh, fantastic." So I sat down and I did the activity with them. It was a fantastic event to do that. And so we left because I had to take a phone call. So I stepped outside briefly, and I'm standing outside. And as I'm out there, Mrs. Turner then comes out of the activity room, grabs a flower basket that another hospice had given to the facility and places it in front of me with a very like snarky look on her face. And I'm thinking to myself, how do we justify this behavior, right? And is this a byproduct of where we are as a country, where the idea that you want to show me your allegiance to, again, a hospice company? This is, again, makes no sense. But the idea that we're still fighting out here, right? And I wanted to say this because a lot of people get on me about racism versus classism, and I'm the first one to say classism, classism. It's always classism. And I have to admittedly say, no, there's still some racism out there, right? And I think for Peachtree City, I'm very surprised by this, right? You're talking about a guy. Most places you go into that area, I have the biggest billboard in the county, probably. So you know me when you see me. I have the same haircut all the time, and I walk in, and it's just like this level of hatred and disdain, and it's like, man, like we're actually here for the patients. We're here to do activities for the patients, and your attitude and your demeanor and the hate that it feels like you have for me personally, I never understood it. I never understood it. And I guess it's something for me to not understand. But I wanted to say this is super important, particularly for minority entrepreneurs. If you run into these types of things, for one, I want you to come on the podcast. We can talk about it together. But for two, just stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. I talked to my mentor about it right after he said stay the course. So that's what happened to me today.